Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Pick of the day on UBC.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Hello there. Thank you so much for being with us on UBC TV, wherever you are and you're watching. Thank you very much. But just a quick reminder, we are always here from 6:30. I guarantee you we kickstart your morning with vibe. Yeah, we make sure you're very aware of what is happening locally, internationally, and those light discussions with the two ladies and, of course, the two lads. We make sure that no matter how dark your night was, well, we put some light into the morning and the entire day. Now, it is the extra, an extension of Good Morning Uganda. And in case you've just joined, I'm Robert Chirabo Nyonyitono. And now, away from politics, Ruben giving you the sports, we want to look at how technology is transforming lives of women. We must believe that the world has gone digital. We are in a world of technology, and you can't resist change. If you resist change, change will change you. Therefore, it is the way to go. And just joining me on set, I have a lady, and that is Nachiguri Gloria Priscilla. She is the Chief Operations Officer at Kanzu Code. Hope I have it right. Nachiguri, yes, you're most welcome.
Thank you for having me. Thank you so much, and thanks to UBC.
Now, I want to first of all understand, when we talk about Kanzu Code Limited, you're Nachiguri. I don't have a Chigana name, but I am. When I listen to the word Kanzu, my image goes to something else. Absolutely. So why Kanzu Code?
Okay, Kanzu Code, let me just briefly tell you about why Kanzu. The Kanzu is unique. Yes. It's a unique garment.
So my mind didn't...
Absolutely. So the uniqueness and the indigenous aspect of it speaks to who we are as Kanzu Code. So Kanzu Code is a unique brand, and this is a global brand. So wherever you go, even outside Uganda, when you adorn yourself with a Kanzu, you stand out. So it is about standing out, uniqueness, but Kanzu Code as a company is a Ugandan tech company. Tech, you've talked about being digital. So it's a technology company that has been in existence. Kanzu Code was founded in 2014. So we are celebrating 10 years this year, a decade of innovation and impact. And I'm thrilled, and I thank you very much for inviting us here today to speak about a topic that is close and dear to my heart, which is about how technology is helping the average woman today in the country. So just drawing from my experience over the past 14 years specifically in the finance aspect, or in the financial sector, as well as the technology sector, I've had the privilege to witness firsthand the transformative power of technology and what technology can do for the average Ugandan, specifically for the woman of today, both in the urban areas and in the rural areas alike, but specifically at the grassroots. So at Kanzu Code, we do through Kanzu Banking is one of our flagship products or innovations that we have come up with, which is entirely a cloud-based core banking platform or solution that helps savings groups, SACCOs, microfinance institutions across the country. And specifically to savings groups, you'll appreciate that the bulk of these savings groups are women-led. And just trying to empower themselves to achieve their investment goals and their savings goals, really, to grow themselves as women. And then also, if drawing from the current, when you look at the current population of the country, about 23.8 million are female and 23.4 are male. But of that, the ones that are economically active is only 67% of women, compared to the male counterparts that is at currently 72%. So that just shows you a disparity in that aspect, and therefore informing our resolution or some of our innovations to address what that disparity that currently exists. And the good thing about it is also that the government has also noticed this. If you look at the current digital transformation roadmap, which is I had the privilege to listen into to the PS of Ministry of ICT recently. So this roadmap, up to 2027, 90% of Uganda should have access to broadband. So what this means for us is that, first of all, the cost of internet will come down considerably. Currently, it's at about $1.3 US. It has come down, yes, but it could still, we could still do better, because most of the digital services or solutions that we offer as KCCO are web-based, are online-based. Much as to cater for the rural woman, we do have USSD, of course, aspects for those women that only have access to feature phones, the ones that do not have smartphones, so that they're also able to, access and take advantage of these services to look at, be able to track the health of their savings, the health of their groups, of their women's groups, and also be able to scale and grow to achieve more meaningful goals for the organizations as well as also at the household level.
And now, Nachiguri, you've talked about how you're using technology.
Yes.
But my viewer is more interested to understand exactly how do you do it? And to know, is it something that really can be of use to them?
So yes, currently we do offer trainings and education and skilling to not only the women but also the different groups that we've had the privilege to digitize across the country through Kanzo Banking. And also as an arm of KCCO, we do have a foundation called Kanzo Foundation, which is specifically tailored to have knowledge disseminated, skilling and training to women in the digital aspects. So, and through these programs, we also encourage, I'll speak to the program that we already have boot camps that are ongoing currently. And to this end, for this particular boot camps this year, we've seen, as a result of the efforts over the past 10 years, we have seen growth in the registration of females on the programs that we've rolled out. Currently, there are about 22 females on the current program. So this is encouraging and disseminating this information, just teaching them on how to code. Those that are interested in actually taking on technology, especially at the grassroots, even going through the schools, for example. There are some gender, or stereotypes or biases that we are also trying to break, that maybe women are not interested in technology, maybe there are significant pay gaps with the male counterparts. They do not have mentors, people that can teach them, show them the way, to go. But through the Kanzo Foundation, we are ably doing that, and we've seen growth at the grassroots. Then also through the Kanzo Banking, which is the core banking solution that we have come up with, we have been able to impact over 90 circles across the country, and the majority being women-led. And also to this end, we've also seen significant funding for the women-led SMEs. Currently, even through the financial landscape, through commercial banks, there's a huge funding that has been, even government,
those that are tailor-made for women,
absolutely,
and ring-fenced for women.
Absolutely. So that all those initiatives are women targeted to just empower the women to become financially independent and be also able to make a meaningful contribution to the country at the end of the day, and as well as to their households, really.
Now, you've talked about Kanzo Banking. Now, what exactly is this? Away from saying through Kanzo Banking we've empowered women, that doesn't draw me for my viewer to better understand what you're talking about. How does it empower women?
Okay.
What is it like, you know?
Kanzo Banking, like I've mentioned, is a cloud-based core banking system. So what this means, that for the average, say, savings groups at the grassroots, for the women savings groups, it has improved access to information, really, at the end of the day. Information, knowledge is king. So it has improved access to information, technology, especially through, since it's web-based, through the internet and even through the mobile via USSD. They are able to get information, educational resources, as far as financial literacy is concerned, and how they can run their savings groups in a more organized way. So it has improved operational efficiency for the different savings groups at that level. So that with that also comes financial inclusion, really, at the end of the day, because they're able to access their savings, they're able to access to loans, access to loans for them to improve their small businesses and whatever ventures that they're trying to undertake at the end of the day. So they're able to access banking services, transfer money, make payments, for their inputs, find information on prices, market prices, on how to benchmark, so that they're able to get maximize value for their products. Yeah, and also with technology has come entrepreneurial opportunities, because, for example, Kanzu Banking does offer an entrepreneurial opportunity because the circles or women's groups are able to utilize our product or solution to make money through transactional charges for the members. The circle or the groups are able to generate money for themselves to run the operations of the different groups. So it has encouraged entrepreneurship opportunities. Also, technology on a whole has, because most of the women in these rural areas or at the grassroots, like we like to say, do not have access to healthcare. There are some, areas, hard to reach areas where, the next healthcare center is kilometers away. But now with the ascent of telemedicine, technology has enabled this. So, and like through the USSD, some of these services, consultative services are able for first aid and things like that, are able to be provided for the different women. And then also social connectivity. You want to be able to connect with customers across different regions. So even if I'm in Lira, for example, a woman in Lira, and I want to connect with my customer in Kampala, the platform, is able to, we're able to do that. And technology on a whole has enabled that social connectivity and inclusivity. And then also back to the aspect of education and skills development. They say, I can take you to the well, but I can't, force you to drink, really. Yes. So it is really about empowering the women through skills. I've mentioned some of the initiatives that we have, but also through Kanzu Code in particular, we are able to tailor-make solutions, custom-made to the different businesses and communities according to their need. So it's not just about Kanzu Banking, but also custom software
these
solutions.
Groups? Because we have so many savings. Do they apply? Do you move out to districts? How do you get in touch?
We have taken advantage of core partnerships, partnerships with institutions, industry players, with banks and other, financial institutions to extend these services to the grassroots. So partnership and collaboration is very key. And even outside the financial sector, partnering with players that are enabling the reach of internet services to the grassroots. Because, there's been significant funding to that, and we are exploring these partnerships to be able to reach even further than we already have, beyond the 90 that I've mentioned about, to be able to reach further down to the grassroots, to those women there and even other groups, to be able to get these services as close as we possibly can.
What has been the response of women? We know adjusting to ICT is not something very easy. I'll just give you an example. When our government, now we have e-government systems.
Yes.
Now there's so much you have to apply, and you're just going on internet. Your passport, we are going in mass renewal of national IDs.
Yes.
Well, if you can do it online, there is so much, but you still find that someone would rather pay someone to do for them something Yet even at the comfort of wherever you are, with your smartphone, you can apply for a passport, get your debt fixed, just go and pay. Even in the bank, you can just pay, still with the money on your phone, and you have this, and you just wire all this. But still someone would feel, so how are the women, most when you talk about rural areas, how are they responding to your vision, to your cause of using technology to transform their lives?
Of course, it's constant engagement, because you know, it's a mindset issue. You know, even when you give somebody the leeway or the solution, or you show them the benefits of going online, you know, it's a continuous journey. You know, we are yet to get there. But we are trying to educate, like I mentioned, to educate about the advantages of going digital, of getting off, you know, the manual processes, and which have been marred with, you know, fraud. There's, especially for the grassroots savings groups, the SACCOs, and, you know, some of the small microfinance institutions, you know, at the grassroots level. So just to show them, you know, the benefits or the advantages, really, from the operational aspect of things, as far as efficiency is concerned, and also convenience, really. At the end of the day, you do not have to trek, you know, kilometers to be able to access these services. So, and even the middlemen, people have lost so much money, you know, paying middlemen. People have run away, you know, fleeced, you know, the unsuspecting, you know, women and other members of the public. So it's just constant education, and which is something that we're doing and will continue. And also, you know, continuous learning opportunities through maybe conferences, workshops, just to sensitize. So major on the sensitization aspects to educate the women, especially on the advantages. And of course, this will be continuous, and yeah, we expect to see some result. We're already yielding results. So, but because it's continuous, it's not an event that we're going to arrive at, you know, one day.
Now, at yielding results, you're celebrating 10 years.
Yes, we're
of
celebrating.
existence.
Absolutely.
What are those outstanding successes that you have registered over a time in your journey to using technology to transform lives of women in this country?
Over the past 10 years, as far as innovation is concerned, we've had an amazing journey. KCCO has given birth, you know, to other solutions, or you know, within the group, looking at, you know, now the ascent of AI. KCCO through Incorporated, we do have presence in USA as well. So over the past 10 years, and also to support specifically the women groups, we are developing, you know, it's something that it's currently ongoing, you know, different algorithms and AI-based, you know, solutions that will help the women at the grassroots do business better. Just to take them through, they don't have to simplify their access to information. So make that, you know, readily available at in a more summarized version, so that it's easier to comprehend and understand, and therefore enabling them to make more informed decisions at the end of the day, decisions that will affect their financial growth and their financial health. And then also over the past 10 years, we are really key on scaling, especially the youth, through the different boot camps that we've conducted over the years, that we have, you know, we're not only about offering our solutions, but we're passing on these skills and information, you know, especially to the younger generation. And also just going into the schools, different schools across the country, encouraging education in what we call STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics for children, and then also encouraging coding, really. You've seen there's a bit of hype, especially with the younger kids aged 5 to 12 years old, you know, getting them interested in technology, so that this animal that's, because technology is ever changing, so we need to keep abreast with the trends, and then also pass on this information, so that as the children grow up, the girl child grows up, they're able to appreciate and be also able to offer their contribution with the skills that they will have garnered over those years. So yes, it's about, at KCCO it has been innovation, and we continue to innovate. It's just getting better. So it's a very exciting time at KCCO. Yes. Yeah.
Well, we are still looking at how technology is being used to transform lives of women in Uganda. Well, knowing that it's something that is relatively new in our country, but also ever changing. That is the biggest challenge with technology.
Yes.
When you master this over a time, there's another way, there's another innovation, and you still have to adjust to that to fit into the line of doing things using technology. And I have someone from KCCO with whom we are discussing how they have done that. Like we say, the world is now a global village. And what makes it a global village is technology. That I don't need to have gone to China, Guangzhou, or any other part of this world and know so much about that. I can just be at the comfort of my room, decide to focus and learn the history of China, the food. And when I talk to you, you may think I just flew in the country a few days back. But I've just used technology to connect me, to take you there.
Yes.
Because I have the videos, I have the images, I have people speak. So it makes the word. But how are you prepared? How knowledgeable are you to be able to get that information? And when it comes to the women, that is where you're having special emphasis this morning.
Yes.
Please allow me go for a short break. When I return, I'll be looking at some of the challenges in this direction. Keep it with us. It is UBC TV. Good morning, Uganda Extra.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Nyati Motion Pictures brings you Tuko Pamoja, a documentary film about our unity as Ugandans and Africans.
Bunyoro would have simply created an East African community that we are looking for today.
The rulers of Bunyoro are actually Luos.
We people who live across the Nile, we are so related from our myth or from just the Nile.
We are the same people, and genetically we are even the same people.
We are similar people.
We are one.
Pamoja, we are one.
Use that word, pamoja.
Premiering every week from 3rd February to June 2024 at the National Theatre and Indere Center. Daily screenings are from 4th February to June 2024 at Ham's Cinemax and the National Theatre. To get a ticket, call 0778 787 660. Tuko Pamoja?
Have you packed more with Harbour jelly and Harbour foam? Yes, we packed. It will protect your skin from skin rashes. Movit pack. It is a new improved Movit Harbour jelly, so soft and smooth. It is a Movit Harbour jelly.
Tell me, kids, the scent. Any irritations? No more rashes and irritations. Movit Harbour Jelly and Harbour Soap is rich in natural herbs for a smooth and glowing skin.
Movit all day confidence.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
From that break, thank you so much for being with us on UBC TV. I'm Rob Internal, and we are looking at using technology to transform the lives of women. And I'm with Nachiguli Priscilla, coming from KCCO Limited, one of the institutions that is focusing so much on ensuring that they use ICT, or they use technology to transform the lives of women in this country. They are celebrating 10 years of existence, and I must say, she talked of the success stories that they have been able to have. Now, we want to look at the challenges. Yes, it all may not have been as rosy but of course you have made strides. So let's look at some of the outstanding challenges that you faced.
Thank you, Robert. So this has not been an easy journey like any other. The challenges have been at adoption, really, like the mindset aspects we spoke about before the break. Just getting the people to appreciate technology on a whole. There is a bit of skepticism. There has been over the years a bit of skepticism on the impact of technology. Is our data safe as far as data privacy is concerned? And then also basically not having enough knowledge. So these significant knowledge gaps are what we have been at a strategic level trying to fill or to address, so that we, through community engagements, we have had the privilege of going around the country through the different groups that we have been digitizing, just to sensitize even other members of the general public about technology as a whole, and and as well as offering entrepreneurial support. Because over the years you have seen that fintechs, as they are, as we are called, there are many startups currently within the economy. So from the entrepreneurial aspect, we are also offering support, especially to the ones that have gone through our boot camps, the ones that we've had the privilege to pass down the skills, just to be able to overcome that challenge of the knowledge gap, and to get the advantages of technology and the convenience of it, and how it's making life better. Giving an example of COVID, all of us suddenly had to get onto Zoom, really. So the kind of world that we're living in today, VUCA as we know it, being volatile, uncertain, and complex, and really unclear or ambiguous. These are some of the aspects or challenges that technology is addressing that we possibly didn't appreciate before, but now, where the world is going, we are forced to appreciate it. So just to support this, especially for the women, because women have been marginalized. There's been all this talk about the girl child and women in a whole, and sometimes the men are like, now the boy child is the endangered species. But on a whole, just getting to skill women, because, like the proverb says, educate a woman, you educate a nation. So passing down these skills is something that we're really passionate about, and has helped to bring understanding and a better appreciation of technology and how it can be incorporated in their daily lives. And they're already doing that, through even e-commerce platforms. Women are able to showcase their products, even just outside, their areas, their villages, to a global scale. So this opens up, the opportunities immensely. So it breaks down those barriers, creates opportunities, and then also for the women to be able to make a decent living, to earn decently, and not really be dependent on their spouses. So it has also seen the aspect of financial independence, coming at play. So these are some of the things that the challenges that we have identified and are actively, pursuing to bridge or to better. And then also the challenges of in the workspace, flexible work policies, for some of these businesses. And this has, because of this challenge, we've seen in the industry, technology industry as a whole, for women-led businesses coming up a little more now, because of the the inflexibilities or the unfair treatments that have happened across the years, really. So this is also an aspect that is close and dear to me specifically. So these flexible work policies, and Kanzu code is also at the heart of it, because even just from management or staff perspective, 50% of us are female. Yeah, and so 50% are male. So there is that balance, the delicate balance, which so many of us or many institutions or organizations fail, for one reason or another to come to achieve. So very proud of that as well. And also, as far as research, there's not been a lot of research and data collection before. So hence the mindset, speaking to the mindset aspects, with lack of information, people are not able to make any informed decision. And right now, it's data-driven decision making, even at a strategic level. Even when
someone will ask for statistics.
Exactly, for analytics.
Ask for proven.
Exactly.
Research.
Exactly. And KCCO, through our IT solutions, we're able to deliver, those statistics or that data interpretation to make, the different stakeholders be able to make informed decisions. So a lot goes into research and data collection, and this helps to foster a more targeted, approach. So if you're targeting women, this is the data, on the women. This is how many maybe circles have been impacted, of this number, of these are, the youth are this much. So that kind of detail, as far as the data is concerned, is very key. And when you share this with the members of the public, the ladies at the grassroots, they are able to appreciate it more, and then be able to also use that data to better themselves, make more informed decision, and adopt, the technology solutions that we present to them.
Yeah. Well, we're still looking at the role of technology, or using technology to transform lives of women in this country. I am with Priscilla Nachiguli from KCCO, who are doing so much in that direction. But just to remind you, today starts the 7th Uganda Water and Environment Week. It's kicking off today, and we'll be having that run live on UBC TV anytime from now, and we expect the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Honorable Thomas Tayewa, to be the chief guest at this function. We are going to be having key stakeholders in water and environment meet to look at the challenges, what they have achieved, and the way forward to ensure that we all have safe, clean water, but also look at how best we can protect our environment, and also look at some of the issues that were outstanding during the just concluded COP, where we saw Uganda, East Africa, and Africa at large call for what they call the Damage and Loss Fund. So it's going to be water, it's going to be environment, stakeholders meet, and when that starts, UBC TV will take you live to where this event is going to be. But remember, there have been a series of activities that have been carried out by the Ministry of Water and Environment in various parts of the country, and this is going to be the climax this entire week. So much activity will be there. But don't forget, you're still with us. It is the Extra here on UBC TV with me and my guest, and still pushing for the agenda, having more inclusion of women when it comes to using technologies to transform their lives, and how best we can do that. Now, you've said the journey has not been all that rosy. There have been challenges here and there. Now, I'm so interested to understand how best do we move forward. Internet is still expensive, I must say. If I'm not using office internet and I'm to buy data, I feel the pinch. Students, you have a child home, you feel the pinch.
True.
Gadgets are also expensive. So how do we penetrate deeper?
Thank you, Robert. Like I mentioned at the start, the cost of internet in this country particularly has been incredibly high. I mean, currently, like I mentioned, 1 GB on average costs about $1.3 US.
Oh, sorry, I must cut you short.
Yes.
Let me just have your parting shot, because informed activities have commenced, and we must move there.
Okay. So thank you very much, Robert, for giving us this opportunity, and just our viewers out there, our customers, different microfinance institutions, businesses, communities. KCCO is able to custom make solutions to help with your businesses, as well as enable growth and scalability of your businesses. And then on the financial aspect, through KCCO Banking, we are able to digitize the different savings groups SACCOs, investment clubs, microfinance institutions, VSLAs at the grassroots for more inclusivity, as well as facilitate better, access to funding and more streamlined processes as far as savings are concerned. Then from the foundation aspect, we're able also to disseminate these skills and more through our foundation. Take advantage of the boot camps that are currently ongoing all year round. We do have a series of those. Reach out to us, visit our websites, our social media handles on the different platforms to get this information and be able to transform our economy at the end of the day.
Well, I just want to thank you so much. Priscilla, thank you for your time.
Thank you,
and the good work in using technology to transform women. I must head to the 7th Uganda Water and Environment Week. See you tomorrow. God bless you. For God and my country.
I'm looking at right here, Reverend Sheldon Mwesiga, will you lead us in a prayer, sir? I'll bring the microphone to where you are.
Let us pray. Our dear loving Lord, we thank you so much for this new morning and for your mercies that are new every other day, for this Water and Environment Week, especially as we reflect on our being in this universe. And Lord, we thank you because right from creation, everything was